Oh gosh, yes, friends. Hi, Doc South here, and I just wanted to, share another tale of Christmas past. Yeah, I've got a good one for you. There was one Christmas where, while everyone else was eating turkey and stuffing and knocking down Christmas cookies and the Christmas brownies and all that stuff. I basically was taking my food by way of a straw. Yeah, basically about all I could drink was all I could eat was a drink, an energy drink, or a kind of a liquid a liquid meal that kept me nourished, but it was basically a liquid meal. I had my choice of vanilla or chocolate, and it was going to be that way for I think it was for about a month. Yeah, I was in and that month included Christmas and New Year's. So while everyone else is knocking down turkey and ham and you know slurping on all kinds of Christmas cookies, uh, about all I could do was stand there and watch. I could if I was real careful, I could get I had all this wiring in my mouth. I looked like that guy in that James Bond movie, Lurch. Yeah, with the teeth. Only basically, I just had the wires, and they were all yeah. They had my mouth locked down tight. The about all I could do was there was one spot where I hadn't gotten a wisdom tooth yet, and if I was real careful, I could take a little piece of pretzel, stuff it behind my between my gums and cheek, and then there was one little spot where a wisdom tooth hadn't grown yet, and if I was real careful, I could get the little piece of pretzel into my at least into the slot, and then I could jump up and down till the pretzel piece fell onto my tongue, and then I could let it melt in my mouth. One false move, and I'd probably be choking on the darn thing, on the darn pretzel piece. Yeah, I was. That was the year I was in that head-on collision in a TR4, hitting I think it was a 55 or a 56 Oldsmobile. It's sort of hard to tell exactly what year it is when it's coming right at you, and us at it. Quite a bad wreck, and I think it was. I think it was a week or two after Christmas, maybe 3 weeks after Christmas, when they cut the wires loose, and I could once again use my mouth to eat instead of uh, whining. It was a trip. It was a trip, and that was a rough Christmas as far as food went. I was getting pretty darn thin. It was, but again, eventually everything came back to came back to normal. I know Mom cooked what I think she cooked meatloaf for me for my first meal. Uh, yeah, after the wiring all came off, and it's funny. My mouth had become so atrophied. I guess atrophied. Yeah, that I couldn't open my mouth. Yeah, it was kind of stuck in the closed position. The doctor actually had to, he says, he says, yes, here, let me help you there on that. And he sticks his fingers into my mouth and goes, like that. And I heard this loud snap. It was all the joints coming back into, uh, you know, back into function, shall we say. And there was no lubrication on them after all those weeks of being shut completely. So it was rough. That was a rotten Christmas now that I think about it. Oh, I still had a good time, but no, you just had to forget the Christmas cookies. That's for sure. They weren't about to happen unless I could get one little one there past the wisdom tooth hole. Other than that, there wasn't much hope for me. I'm certainly not going to be gnawing on a drumstick or eating a turkey sandwich. That's for sure. Doggone her. But I made up for it. I gained my weight back in about a month afterwards. So, and tried to drive carefully from then on. Okay. Well, anyway, enough said. Again, a tale of Christmas past for you today. I'll have to think of a nicer one. It's got to be something. I'll come up with it. I'll see you later. Bye now. God bless.